There are so many ways to fix your credit, but what I want to do is show you an easy and effective way to knock TransUnion out. So sit back, relax, grab a pen, get some paper, get something to drink, because we're going to get straight into it. Welcome to the TransUnion project. What I want to do is share with you the process I use to remove some accounts from a credit report within 30 days. Now, quick disclaimer, when it comes to credit, everything isn't 100% guaranteed, but you can use some of the principles to help you get some accounts removed from a credit report, okay? Now, if it doesn't work, of course, you can go ahead and use the next process where you send letter after letter after letter to knock the credit bureaus out. However, if you don't want to use that process, you can always hire our litigation team, all right? We work with lawyers to then get violations to, of course, get some, accounts removed from a credit report. But let me go ahead and share the process of what we did. So here go the results. We removed some accounts. We did this back on January 28th. We disputed it online, just trying some things out to see how I can help you all get some results without sending letter after letter after letter first, but help you use some things to dispute online to help you get some things removed from your credit report. And then, of course, use the process of creating letters and going round after round, because when it comes to credit, it's going to be a fight. Experience, TransUnion, Equifax, hey, they play hard sometimes. So let me show you some ways you can get some accounts removed without going back and forth and back and forth. But most importantly, here are the results. This happened, and it took about 30 days, and this is a continued process. I'm just trying some things out so I can then show you what you can do as well and some of the verbiage you can use to get some accounts, all right? If you don't know, the law is the law, and the laws do work. But let's just go ahead and go through the process. So the first thing you want to do is, before we get into it, here's a 5-step process of basically what I'm going to walk you through. But the first thing you want to do is get your report, all right? So what you want to do first is create an account online with TransUnion, all right? You can create a free account. Just Google free TransUnion Service Center and then go ahead and create an account. As you can see right here, you'll be able to create an account. Now, once you're on this page, once you create an account, you're going to be in the back end of being able to dispute online, all right? So you're going to see this, but you're also going to see more information. But the first thing you want to do is just click on Start Request, all right? Now, once you're on Start Request, now what you want to do is see all the negative accounts, all right? Right here, you're going to have your personal information at the top. And you're going to be able to, you can also, if you haven't watched any of my videos, I do have some videos where I show you how to dispute some of your personal information to get some of that stuff removed, because what you're going to see is different variations of your first name, last name. You're going to see a lot of stuff, and you can also remove some of that stuff as well. But you're going to see your personal information. You're going to see other stuff. But right here, you're going to see accounts with adverse information. And you're also going to see your positive accounts as well below this as well. So what you want to do is just click on the ones. All right, we're going to get started with the first one and click on dispute. Now, once you click on dispute, now what you're going to see is this information right here. All right. Now, what you want to do is click on, it's going to say, have you disputed this item with us in the past 120 days? Now, I'm assuming you haven't, so just click on no. Now, once you click on no, you're going to be on a screen that looks similar to this. Most people get this. Most people do this wrong, right? They usually say, it's not mine. We all know those accounts belong to you. However, if you don't understand Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, guess what? It's their job to report correct information on your report, all right? Even though you owe the money. That's not what we're disputing. What we're disputing is the inaccurate, the incomplete information on the report, all right? According to, you're going to see this law a lot, but according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, everything has to be complete and accurate. And they must display maximum possible accuracy of the report, all right? So, and that's 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB, and you can go read the law as well. But you want to do is click on it's not accurate, all right? And what you want to do is click on other. A lot of people put in, what we're not going to do is dispute the account balance. All right. It's Experian, TransUnion, Equifax to report, like I said before, correct information. All right. So what you want to do is click on other. Now, once you click on other, now what you want to do is be able to put the dispute in. Now, the dispute is right here, according to, go back to some of the stuff that happened. But according to Cushman versus TransUnion, 1997, TransUnion is supposed to ensure maximum possible accuracy. This account violates these laws. All right. Now, I kind of put a lot of information, but They only made me gave me so many characters. So these accounts violate these laws, which is 15 USC 1681I, 15 USC 1681 S-2, 15 USC 1681 I5, 15 USC 1681 EB. And then what I'm telling them to do is delete the account, all right? Because they violate those laws. Now, I couldn't really go into detail on why they violate those laws. However, based off of the laws and what we said earlier, everything has to be complete and accurate. And if you look at your report, if you go get a tri-merge report, and how you get a tri-merge report is going to identity. I'm going to talk about that later. But how do you get a tri-merge report is going to identity IQ, and you're going to see all your accounts, right? Going from Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and they're going to be showing incomplete and inaccurate information. You're going to see the open date lat. All that stuff is going to be incomplete, and it's supposed to be complete and accurate. And this is what we're disputing based off of that specific those specific laws. All right. Now you submit that, and then what you want to do is wait for your results. A lot of people do something else, all right? But it's going to take about 30 days for it's going to take them 30 days for them to complete the investigation. But within the 30 days, it doesn't mean you're not going to get no results. It just going to means that the actual disputes that you completed is going to take for the investigation to be complete is going to take about 30 days. All right. So all you want to do is just wait for the investigation to be completed, and you can also continue looking at you can looking at Credit Karma to see like if some accounts got removed from a credit report, just like I showed you earlier, right on this page right here, right? This happened. Now it's going to take a little bit of time for them to do an investigation. You might get some results in 24 hours. You might get some results in 72 hours or a week from now, 2 weeks. But wait for them to complete the full investigation and then send it to you. You can log back online and see like some accounts that got removed, some accounts got verified, some accounts got updated. And then what you want to do is then, of course, go through the process of sending letter after letter, right? And I'm gonna walk you through some of that process of what that looks like, of how to create your letter and what to do next if your accounts came back verified, updated. What does that look like? All right. I know some of you all are new to the channel, so what I want to do is walk you through the process. I can't say, hey, you should already know this information. All right, but I wouldn't. But what I do want to give you is the information of what you can do next if some of your accounts if some of your accounts come back verified. All right. So what you want to do is, like I said earlier, is get your reports. You can go to Identity IQ. You can go get a dollar trial for 7 days. And what you're going to see is a tri-merge report of some of your accounts are incomplete and inaccurate. All right. Now, once you have that report, now what you're going to see is your information. Just review some of the accounts. All right. Now, do you have open, closed? Like, what do those accounts look like? Are you in delinquent status, derogatory status? Do you have collection on your report? What does that look like? And all you have to do is just review your report and just go account after account after account and just look where you're at. Now, even though you owe the money, like I said before, we're not disputing that. What we're disputing is the inconsistent information on your report, and it has to be complete and accurate if you understand what I'm talking about. All right. So that's what we're disputing. Everything is on the credit bureau's job to make sure everything is complete and accurate. It's not your job to update, modify, none of that. No, it's their job. All right. So create a personal information letter first. All right. What you're going to see is the reason why you want to create your letter first, personal information letter first, is because some of those accounts are attached to those negative accounts. But that's not why we're disputing. We're disputing it because you want to only have one name, one address, one phone number, one job history. You want to look credible when it comes to disputing, not come to dispute, when it comes to lending. Because if you ever apply for something, hey, you don't want to have all this stuff on your report and, hey, is this person really, can I really lend this person money? All right. You want to look credible when it comes to the banks, whenever that time looks like, if you want to apply for something. All right. So send your letter to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, add 2 forms of identification, send it certified, very important, send it certified to ensure that the credit bureaus received it. All right. Now, after they receive that letter, just wait some time to see if they updated and completed it. You can give them a call. But if your personal information doesn't get updated, you can also dispute over the phone with Experian, TransUnion, Equifax to remove your personal information. And then what you want to do next is actually create your first letter. Your first letter is based off of the laws, all right? What you're telling the credit bureaus to do, and you can get this link in the description, or in the comments, your first letter is a secret letter. And yes, I do have some upsells. Let me just let you know, be clear with you. I do have some upsells for you to buy the 5-pack dispute kit and things like that. But the secret letter is free. You will get it in your inbox. Within like 30 minutes, you should receive that letter, but check your spam. But you'll be able to get this letter. But what you're telling the credit bureaus to do is check the completeness and accuracy of every piece of information on that account. And if it's not accurate, delete it. All right. Now you want to send that letter as well, certify and add 2 forms of identification. When you get to the bottom of the letter, it's going to give you the opportunity to get it notarized. You don't have to, but I would advise you to get it notarized because these credit bureaus play crazy. What I mean play crazy, they will say that you sound like a credit repair company. They will say, I can't verify your information. If they couldn't verify your information, how can they now say, or how can they send you a letter to a letter saying that has your name, address to actually send you to ask for a photo identification? But if they couldn't verify your information, like why would they? Never mind. You get what I'm saying? So you can create your first letter. All right, create your first letter. Send it, and then if you can get it notarized, you can go to UPS. You can go to the bank, get it notarized. All right, and then you got to wait 30 days. 30 days for them to complete the investigation. 5 days to actually send you the investigation back. But usually what happens is some of your accounts will get deleted. Some of your accounts will get verified. All right. Now, if they get verified, updated, now what you want to do is request for the description of how they verify those accounts. All right. And they're supposed to send you that within 15 days. So what you're asking them to do is, and this is based off of 15 USC, and you can read the law, is right here as well. 15 USC 1681 I-7. Request for the description of how they verify that account. And they're supposed to break down on how they verified it. All right. We want to know how they actually verified it, but they're not going to tell us. All right. We already know they probably really didn't do an investigation. That's either you could talk to a lawyer about that and they're supposed to, let us know. But most importantly, they're supposed to provide that description of how they verify that account within 15 days. Now, typically, it doesn't happen within 15 days, and that's a violation of the law. All right. Now, what you do next? File a complaint with the CFPB if you're not getting the results you're looking for. Now, when it comes to the CFPB, it doesn't mean it's 100% guaranteed, but this is another way to help you get some results. All right. Now, if you want to learn how to use the CFPB, you can also go to this video right here. And one more thing, if you don't want to go to that, if you don't want to go through that process, you can also click the link in the description or click the link, the first comment, and see if we are a good fit to help you remove some of them negative accounts. But if you want to file a complaint, all you have to do is just click the video. It should be around here somewhere, and it'll pop up of how to actually file a complaint with the CFPB. All right. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in this video right here.